Have you ever wondered if there's a real difference between male and female dogs? Sure, they might look similar, but beneath the fur, there are some shocking differences that can affect their behavior, health, and even how they bond with you. Did you know that one gender is more likely to run away, while the other lives longer? Or that your dog's paw preference might reveal their sex? And here's the craziest part. Female dogs can have puppies from multiple fathers in a single litter. These differences go way beyond just size and temperament, and some of them might completely change how you see your own dog. Stick around, because what you learn today might just surprise you. 1. Male dogs have a strong preference for women. Did you know that male dogs often feel more comfortable around women? It's true. Studies and real-world experiences suggest that many male dogs naturally gravitate toward female voices and softer features. Women's higher-pitched tones, gentler movements, and less intimidating body language may make them appear more nurturing and less threatening in a dog's eyes. On the flip side, men with deeper voices, taller builds, or facial hair can seem more imposing, especially to dogs that are shy or haven't been well socialized. This isn't a rule set in stone, of course. With proper bonding and training, dogs can form deep, loving relationships with people of any gender. But if you're wondering why your male dog seems to prefer sitting by your wife or daughter, now you know. 2. Dogs get along better with the opposite sex. When it comes to canine companionship, opposite-sex pairs tend to get along better. This is especially true when bringing a new dog into a home that already has one. Male and female dogs are less likely to compete for dominance, which means fewer fights and a more peaceful household. Same-sex pairs, especially two males or two dominant females, can sometimes butt heads more often. In the wild, dog packs naturally include a mix of males and females, creating a balance in energy and behavior. This instinct still exists in domestic dogs today. Of course, individual temperament, age, and training play a big role too, but if you're adding a second dog to your family, choosing the opposite sex may lead to smoother introductions and long-term harmony. 3. Male dogs have a strong desire to roam. Male dogs, especially those who aren't neutered, are known for their urge to wander. This natural instinct comes from their desire to find a mate, and it's incredibly strong. You might notice your male dog trying to dig under fences, slip through gates, or pull hard on the leash during walks if he catches the scent of a nearby female in heat. This roaming behavior isn't just about curiosity, it's hardwired. Unfortunately, it can also lead to safety risks like getting lost, hit by a car, or into fights with other male dogs over territory or mating rights. Neutering often reduces this drive significantly and can make male dogs more focused and easier to manage. Keeping your dog safe means understanding this instinct and taking steps to prevent wandering whenever possible. 4. Male dogs have shorter lifespans. If you're hoping for a furry companion that stays by your side for as many years as possible, female dogs generally have the edge. Research shows that female dogs live longer than males on average, sometimes by 1 to 2 years. The reasons are complex, but it's partly due to hormonal differences and behavioral tendencies, such as male dogs being more likely to roam or engage in risky behaviors. Spaying and neutering can make a big difference for both sexes. These procedures reduce the risk of serious health issues like reproductive cancers, infections, and hormone-related diseases. For male dogs especially, neutering can reduce aggressive and territorial behaviors that might lead to injury. So while biology plays a part, good healthcare and preventative care can help any dog live a longer, healthier life. 5. Male dogs bite more often. Statistically, male dogs, especially those that are unneutered, are more likely to bite than female dogs. This is often linked to testosterone, the hormone that increases drive, dominance, and territorial behavior. In unfamiliar or high-stress situations, some male dogs are quicker to react with aggression, particularly if they haven't been well-trained or socialized. That said, breed, upbringing, and environment are far more important than sex alone when it comes to behavior. A well-trained, neutered male dog with positive social experiences is far less likely to bite than an anxious or neglected female. Training, supervision, and understanding your dog's signals are key to preventing biting, no matter the gender. 6. Female dogs' behavior changes when they are in heat. If your female dog isn't spayed, you'll likely notice big changes during her heat cycle. She may become more anxious, clingy, or even try to escape the yard to find a mate. Some dogs become more vocal, while others seem restless and uncomfortable. This phase happens roughly twice a year and can last several weeks. The presence of male dogs around her can also cause stress for both the dogs and you. Male dogs may become aggressive or try to get into your yard, and your female might be distracted or irritable. Spaying eliminates the heat cycle altogether and prevents related health issues like uterine infections and mammary tumors, making it a healthier and less stressful option in most cases. 7. Male dogs are not good fathers. In the animal world, parenting styles vary, and dogs are no exception. While mother dogs are naturally attentive, nurturing, and protective of their pups, male dogs usually don't take part in raising them. In fact, many male dogs are indifferent or confused by puppies, and in some cases, they may even act aggressively if not carefully supervised. This behavior is very different from their wild relatives, like wolves, where pack members, including males, often help care for the young. Domestication has changed those instincts in dogs, and male dogs typically don't recognize puppies as their own. That's why breeders and pet owners keep mothers and pups separate from adult males until the puppies are older and socialized. 8. Dogs are more likely to be right-pawed. Just like people are often right or left-handed, dogs can show a clear paw preference too. Studies have found that many dogs favor one paw over the other when doing tasks like shaking, stepping forward, or holding a toy. Interestingly, research shows that most female dogs tend to be right-pawed, while male dogs are more often left-pawed. Scientists believe this difference may be linked to how each side of a dog's brain processes information, along with the influence of hormones. Paw preference can even give hints about a dog's personality. Left-pawed dogs might be more cautious or reactive, while right-pawed dogs may be more confident. Next time you play with your pup, try observing which paw they use first. You might just uncover something new about them. 9. Mounting behavior happens in both sexes. Mounting is one of those dog behaviors that often surprises owners, especially when it happens with female dogs. Many assume this action is only related to mating or only something males do, but that's not the case. Both male and female dogs mount, and it's often not about reproduction at all. Dogs may mount as a way to show dominance, release energy, or cope with excitement or anxiety. It can even be a form of play or a habit they developed early on. While it's usually harmless, excessive mounting can sometimes signal stress or a need for more exercise and mental stimulation. Understanding the context and gently redirecting the behavior can help your dog feel calmer and more balanced. 10. Male dogs are larger than female dogs. In most dog breeds, male dogs are typically larger and heavier than their female counterparts. They often have a more muscular build, broader heads, and stronger frames. This size difference is caused by testosterone, which encourages muscle development and bone growth during a dog's early stages of life. Because of their size, male dogs sometimes require more food and may have slightly higher energy needs. However, size doesn't always determine strength or dominance. Plenty of female dogs are bold, athletic, and energetic too. For families choosing a dog, size can play a role in decision-making, especially if space, handling, or activity levels are factors to consider. 11. Male dogs are more common in shelters. Walk into almost any dog shelter, and you'll probably notice more male dogs than females. One big reason for this is that unneutered males are more likely to roam, especially when they sense a female in heat nearby. This instinct can lead them to escape homes or yards, increasing the chances of them getting lost, picked up, or abandoned. Additionally, male dogs may be surrendered more often due to behavioral challenges, like marking territory or showing dominance, especially if they weren't neutered early or properly trained. While these behaviors can often be managed, they make some owners feel overwhelmed. With the right care, however, male shelter dogs can make incredibly loyal and loving companions. 12. The oldest dog ever was female. Believe it or not, The longest living dog on record was a female Australian cattle dog named Bluey, who lived to be 29 years old. That's nearly double the average lifespan for most dogs. Her story has fascinated researchers for years and sparked interest in why female dogs tend to live longer than males. Some scientists believe that female dogs may have a genetic edge when it comes to health and longevity. Others point to hormonal differences or variations in behavior. Female dogs may be less prone to risky roaming or aggressive fights, which could increase their odds of a long life. Either way, Bluey's record is a powerful reminder of how special our furry friends can be. 13. A litter can have multiple fathers. It sounds wild, but it's true. One litter of puppies can have more than one father. This happens through a process called superfecundation, which means a female dog releases multiple eggs and mates with multiple males during her heat cycle. If different males fertilize different eggs, the result is a mixed litter with varied genetics and appearances. That's why some puppies in the same litter may look completely different from each other in size, color, or even breed traits. It's a fascinating aspect of canine biology, and also one reason why managing mating and spaying is so important for preventing surprise litters and pet overpopulation. 14. Male dogs have a nose for love. Male dogs have an extraordinary sense of smell, and when it comes to detecting a female in heat, their noses are nearly unmatched. In fact, an unneutered male can pick up on the scent markers in a female dog's urine or pheromones from miles away. This can trigger strong behaviors like pacing, howling, or trying to escape to find her. This sensitivity is part of nature's design, helping dogs reproduce, but it can be tricky for owners to manage. If your male dog seems restless or distracted, it could be because he's picked up on a nearby female scent. Neutering helps reduce this drive and can make life calmer for both the dog and their human family. Male and female dogs may look similar, but their behaviors, instincts, and even lifespans set them apart in surprising ways. Whether you have a male or female dog, understanding these differences can help you be a better owner. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you love learning about dogs, make sure to subscribe.